Hello and welcome back to this Hearts of Iron 4 World Conquest. Now, we are fighting in the Spanish Civil War. We're in April 1937. And I've just had a bit of a reassessment of things. I'm going to try and retreat you out of that battle because we're looking to potentially get cut off here. I don't want you to get cut off because a lot of these nationalist troops are attacking over the river. They've got no supply, no equipment. It's not going to look good. The great counter-attack is going to come. If we can maybe push to Leon and then Oviedo, we may have a chance. We may have a chance of potentially encircling this lot and just consolidating on a line like this potentially. So I may try and look to move my men over there so we can maybe try and take Leon and really stuff the supply of the Republican forces here. They have got this coastal railroad, but we'll see how that goes. Otherwise, what I've realised is the Spanish Civil War is going so badly because they've got volunteers from the Soviet Union and volunteers from Portugal. So we are the only ones defending against this Red Menace. The Red Menace sweeping across Western Europe. Although if Spain was to become Republican, which let's be honest, it probably is going to, then it could be a foothold, a potential invasion source for us, a foothold in Europe if things were to turn south, which I'm sure they were going to do. But first of all, let's make a intelligence agency. Now we're going to be very much kind of going Imperial. Now I've just been watching the Star Wars series Andor, so I'm going to call it the ISB, the Imperial Security Bureau. Yeah, I know. So I apologise, whatever. But and what I'm also going to do is I am going to go to production. I'm going to get out a anti-tank. We may as well start producing them now. Even if it's only just 1 or 2 factories, that'd be fine with me. So we're going to need to get it out. Let's maybe take one away from trucks for now. I've got plenty of trucks. And yeah, all of our resources. Find no template yet. I'm going to get a template at some point. Let's press play and let's try and pull out from this battle here. Actually, let me get back to this. Now, do I try and move across here? You're pulling out of there. Fantastic. Do I maybe look to yeah, let's try it. Let's just try it. Oh yeah, supply is not looking good. Oh no, you're being pushed in. I need you out of there. Get out of there. It looks like we're going to lose this battle. I just don't want to be cut off. No thank you. We're probably going to lose both these divisions anyway. I don't want to leave them this early on. There we go. We got out. Fantastic. That is fine. Fine. We're going to take Leon. Let's see if we can maybe follow them into Oviedo, or at least protect their flank. Let's defend this river crossing here. Claude Orcan, let's see how much we can get him. What stats we're getting towards. I want to get infantry expert organizer. Can also be quite nice. Hill fighter could be pretty useful as well, but we shall see. Otherwise, we're looking not too shabby. We are not looking too shabby at all. Yeah, you're defending there. Fantastic. And the supply. Why is supply going so awfully for us? We have now got a tech. What do we want to do? I kind of got fuel silos. It might be worth getting them, but then the synthetic refineries as well. What else have we got? 1938 tech. There's no point just yet. We could go for some marines. But no, we need to get these out, don't we? We need to get some of these sorts. Now we're going to need MPs to garrison our holdings. You know, you can go to here, and we'll get you going to Asturias Oviedo, and we'll follow you up so you make sure you don't get encircled. If we can take Oviedo, cut that railway, hopefully that will be encirclement, and yeah, defend that, sure. I haven't even got a command on these troops. Come on, this has got to be it. Let's say, oh no, I don't think we're going to be able to do this. I think we'll have to go to RubberToe. We might have to try and defend in the south. Actually, this this civil war is going to not last a long time at all. No matter, I suppose. Yeah, you're both in a battle. That's fine. Let's just retreat out of there. We're not going to be able to take Oviedo. That's fine. Why is the supply so bad? Is it going to be worth mechanizing? Let's go mechanized. So we get full supply, and we're not getting any supply. We are now. Let's go. I'm just conscious that the Republican forces are very much spreading out. So yeah, you two there. There we go. Let's plug the gaps where we can. Now there are Soviets down here in the south. We see them, even with a light tank division, which to be honest I don't mind in the Civil War because for the terrain. Yeah, I need to get down here into this battle as soon as I can. So they can get to within the Tyler Burgos. This war is not going to go for not going to be on for very much longer. Now, why are we out of supply? Why am I out of the state? The state bonuses are unplanned offensive and rain. Fantastic. Well, It's annoying I'm going to be losing equipment to this, but it is what it is, I suppose. A little bit more bonuses to our navy. We could keep getting this on, I suppose. But to be honest, I don't really want to spend too much time doing navy when I don't really have to. At least not yet. We could go for the resource efficiency. Let's maybe go for the synthetic refineries and start building them up. Although I think it might be worth getting a few silos actually. We might try and put them to the top of the queue. Because this is oil go to waste, so we just sat on full of fuel. There's no point. Let's just put one everywhere pretty much. Let's then pump them all up. What is it? Shift click. There we go. Get them all done. Get some reserves going, so when we do go to war, we'll actually have a good stockpile of oil to see us through. Join that battle. Come on. Hindenburg incident. Yeah. Or can we join the battle in time? They could literally walk into Burgos right now. Let's hold the capital. There we go. We're into the battle. We're defending it. Come on, we've got this. ISB has been created. Fantastic. Well. Let's do. First of all, let's probably do. I kind of want to do passive defense, but I want cryptology as well. So let's get to cryptology department. Start getting some Start decrypting some enemies, and let's just stand on Burgos. And try not to die. Yes, missing equipment production of carrier attack bombers, whatever. There you go. We're winning this battle. We are carrying so much this war, and we've only got 2 divisions, but we should be getting some good experience from. Yeah, there's the counter attack. Here is the counter offensive. Let's just sit tight. And why are you not fully supplied? Why can't you get full supplies? Supply status 84%. We've got enough. This is a pain. It'd be the national supplies. There we go. Come on, hold the river. Come on. They're going to be taking so many boats. Yeah, there we go. Now it's only me in the battle we win. You know what? Let's get rid of all your orders and let's give you a proper fallback line just to there. Just sit there, sit tight, and don't move and don't die. Everywhere else is cut off from the capital, but I think how supply works is it's always supply from the capital, so everything else is going to die apart from this little pocket. Hopefully we can get our boys out. Here they come. Here they come once again. We should have, come on, we've got 300 defense, they've got 14 attack, and they've got, there's a really great red bubble. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hopefully we're going to get a good amount of XP here. I probably should have got a theorist or someone giving me some passive army XP rather than the infantry equipment research in the last episode. That's fine. It's a mistake, but it shouldn't cost us too much. We've actually got some supply. I think we're going to be end-sieging in Burgos for a while. Probably too long. But yeah, he's getting up some experience, and this was going to go over a lot shorter than I would have liked, but it is what it is. Got to get infantry leader, 20% infantry leader. Would have been nice to get that. Now, in regards to what else is happening around the globe, I'm not really too sure. We still don't know what direction France is going in. If that is democratic, that could be a problem because we have got Kaiserreich. Well, I think we've got Kaiserreich. They just need to get the event to invite the Kaiser, which, okay, that is pretty huge. Are we going to see an Austria-Hungary? I think we might, and then we can see a potentially Ottoman Turkey that might reform the Central Powers. We will see, but if Germany and France stay separate, then that could be huge for us if they want to try and be at each other's throats. That is fine, and that can mostly manifesto. Fantastic. Now, what do we want to do? God save the king to get that base war support. We need war support. We've got literally no war support. But here we go. Let's get some anti-tank in. Gonna need that. Let's get some another one trucks, and that's our 18 mils. I'm still very much in civ building mode. That's fine by me. We're getting more and more fuel in the stockpile, and they're still attacking Burgos. I should be able to hold, but I will not be able to hold forever. And here we go. Operative can be recruited. What do we want now? Rescue operative, infiltration, blueprint, operative, or double agent. Ooh. We're going to be fighting Germany, and we're going to be fighting Yugo at some point. So, let's go for the German Juan Pujol. Sure. Defending against subversive attacks, that is what we need. That is exactly what we need. We need to just, I might get upgrade on passive defense. There we go, after this, huge, and then let's just get this up. Get counterintelligence going, just so people can't decrypt us, and we're losing this battle, which is quite annoying. Hopefully, there's no way. They've got such, pretty sure, only the volunteers should be able to beat me. That's what I'm banking on now. We're going to be fully entrenched. Yeah, we've got the entrenchment bonus, 37% bonus. They've only got 32%, but that's fine. We're getting some army XP. It is what it is. They're trying to cross the river against me, so I'm going to be getting a good amount of defense bonuses. No cipher is being decrypted. Let's maybe go Germany. 960 days, that is so long, but that's going to be our enemy. Probably one of our first kind of mid-game enemy. That and the USA are going to be the two main ones, I would believe. But we'll see. Yeah, this civil war is not going to be lasting too much longer. There's the Portuguese units and the Soviet units. It's a shame. The world will see. When the Soviets start attacking other nations, the world will see. The world have already watched on and done nothing. As Republican Spain will rise, we'll see. They will be communists, won't they? And they're finally attacking the capital. Maybe, potentially grind out urban assault specialist, urban specialist, whatever the perk is. What is it? It is. No, we don't want to change it. Well, let's just have a quick look. Is it urban assault specialist? Yeah, urban assault specialist. I'm not gonna get any XP towards that. Fine. Hopefully, we might at some point. But yeah, we are carrying this defense at the moment, and that's another bonus to our boys. Let's just pause it there. Amelia Earhart disappeared. What a shame. Engineering, anything we need? No, not really. Industry, we could go for excavation, I suppose. We could go for the silos. Sure, let's just do that. We've got plenty of research because I have neglected to research tanks, which I think is the right call, at least for this early and mid game. It means we can just focus on industry and really catching up with everyone else, as we are going to be on our own. But yeah, this civil war is not going to be over for too much longer. I myself, actually, what I love doing with HOI4 is just looking at this screen. I literally look at it the whole time. It's equipment. We've just got a lot of. We haven't really fought any of the other volunteers, but we are doing quite well in that regard. I'll really look at the rest. Look, 45k to 90k, literally half the casualties, and also Italy is still fighting Ethiopia, and we are into summer 1937. Like, come on! I know the DLC made it harder, the update made it harder, but come on, Ethiopia, come on, Italy, come on, embarrassing. Oh, okay, the August starting to drop a little bit there. That's fine, but we're defending. It's going to be good army XP. We're going to be frustrating them, and I don't like that. There's no way that should be red. We've got 416 defense. Look at that. Low supply minus 5%. Yes, that's hardly my fault. Terrain, entrenchment, experience, commander skill. Come on, there's no way they're breaking that. It's red, but there's no way it's going to stay red. Surely not. Not with I've got 416 versus 12. Come on, there's no way. No way. Not in attacking me in the hills or mountains. Australia independence. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, so, I mean, when we were going to go this ideology, we knew this was going to happen. All of our dominions are going to break free. So, whatever. We'll conquer them at some point. It's probably going to be a late game. Now we're losing so much. I don't really want to move out of Burgos, because that will be it. Let's just, get you retreating to Burgos. I'm literally the only one carrying this defense. Just get you retreating into there. That's fine. This will be a fighting retreat, an organised retreat. You've held off so many men already. There we go. And this is it. This is the Endsieg. This is the Endsieg at Burgos. Get you on there as well. And is it control click? Yeah, it is. There we go. Both of our boys are on there, and we should be able to defend. They are going to start cycle charging us. India's independent. Sure. Whatever. I could multiply officer corps. Anyone with... Ooh, honestly, I kind of want the maneuver guy because it's that 15% division speed. That is insane. I think that's probably better. Yes, I know I could get whatever, but come on. Come on, look at that. Like, division defense or offense. I don't know, the offense probably would be better, actually. The offense would probably be better because we're going to be attacking a lot. Oh, let's just do it. And that's going to be army XP as well, but let's just defend here. I'm only really worried if any of the other volunteers are going to try and attack me. That will be a bit worrying. I am almost half tempted to try and rush the Spitfire already. That may be a little bit early for that. Maybe a bit early for that. But what about... We're only in 30... Let's just do these. Let's do these techs then. Catch up on some naval stuff, I suppose. I've got much else to do. We've got really good research already. Let's go for the battleship. I need to actually make a battleship design. But hey ho, yeah, we're going to get some good defense. South Africa's independent, whatever. Whatever. Yeah, they're just cycle charging us at this point. As long as we're in the battle. Yeah, that Spanish division, that's not going to do great, but look at our 300 defense, 400 defense, what they're going to do. Apart from just give us free experience, we're going to get loads of army XP from this. Which I'm not going to refrain from using just now. I want to make a garrison before I make a proper some units, but let's just hold until relief. Hold until relief. If you get that reference, you're cultured. I'll give you that. Now, yeah, everyone's suffering attrition. We're going to start suffering attrition soon. But they're on force attack. They're just going to cycle charge us, but that's fine because we're just going to destroy their equipment, destroy everything, which I'm more than happy to do. So there we go. So only 67. I don't get this some games sometimes. I've got so much defense. My org is still really high. But yeah, they're just cycle charging, which is I suppose that's what you've got to do when they're just sat on a tile like that. Is what it is. New Zealand independent, yeah, whatever. It's just Canada and Malaysia to go. Well, I don't know if Malaysia will actually, because it isn't democratic. Now, yeah, Canada isn't. India wasn't either. British Malaya, we'll see. We'll see. Canada is still our puppet. We'll see. Everyone's leaving the Allies. German Empire, though, that is worrying because they've got quite a focus tree that kind of ignores me a little bit. Now, France is still remaining democratic from what I can see anyway. Passive defense, fantastic. Now, what do we want? Radio interception group, decryption, power. Let's get that up. Let's get that up. Something to decipher Germany, hopefully not too bad. It's not going to take us too long to do it now. Construction 2, fantastic. Ooh, what do we want now? What do we want now? Infantry techs, any infantry techs. We could actually get some. Do we get an armoured train or do we wait for the austerity train? Because it is a little bit. Let's say it takes 2 iron. Production is 105, while austerity is production is 50. But then we should have green air really, so it shouldn't really matter if we don't. So let's go with logistics companies instead, because we're going to need that so we don't attrition. The Spanish commune declared, excuse me. So it looks like this is, oh my goodness. So this is, I've never actually seen this before in a game. I haven't played too many games with DLC, La Resistance, but so we've got Communist Spain, and we've got Republican Spain, which is democratic and is supported by the Soviets, while the... Okay, well, I'll take that. I'll absolutely take that. Anything to make them a little bit... Anarchist uprising. Oh, so did they do the anarchist tree? Just the popular fronts. They didn't go that, did they? They must have gone this one, maybe? Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know. But all enemies to me. Enemies on all sides. But yeah, let them finish their attacks, and I can get some orc back up, and we're just gonna hold here and budget. This may prolong the civil war at least for a bit. God to save the king is done. Fantastic. Now I could move to secure the dominions. It will give us some political power as well, actually. But do I want to do that? Do I want to try and get Ireland already? That could be worth it. I kind of want to gain some stability. Audio ups to full stability. Anyway, general rearmament, that's too good to say no to. Overall ordnance factories, it's literally factories anyway. It's literally mills, so we can't say no. I'm not saying no to that. But let's just sit on Burgos, fully entrenched. We're just going to be hard to push off. That is the goal. That is the goal. We're just going to be annoying. We're going to make this civil war last as long as we can. Get as much experience from it. We're on 21 already. What I want to do, I want to make a 20 width division that I can just have sad as a garrison. To be honest, let's just duplicate this. Get rid of that. That is our garrison. I know it's only 18 width, but that's fine. It's just shovels and infantry. We're going to call it, what should we call it? Let's call it Imperial Garrison. I want to really go with the Imperial kind of, almost roleplay, just to give it names. Imperial Garrison. There we go. Yes, it's a bit of experience, whatever. And all of these divisions I have in my British theatre, these are going to be my garrisons. So I can, there we go, where was it, Imperial Garrison. I'm going to gain a lot of stuff, only infantry equipment I'm going to lose. Fine, and now we're going to do area defence. Of some of the key bits that we do not want to lose just in this early game. Just get all of the ports kind of seen to throughout the world, really. Got up there, yeah, well that's sorted. I think we're probably going to want Gibraltar, Malta, Cyprus. Maybe not too bothered about initially at least defending North Africa, or at least garrisoning it, because if we go to war, Come on. There we go. So if we go to war with someone like Italy, it might be a little bit harder to try and defend it. So I'm a bit not too bothered just yet. We want to get it in Guyana. We want to maybe get it in the Caribbean as well. And that'll do for now, I think. We also want it in Honduras because that is going to be a potential foothold in Central America, which we could use against Mexico. Now, where's Bermuda? Let's get you. Fantastic. And is that all the islands in the Pacific, Atlantic? Let's get you up there, and let's get you up there. There we go. That is... How many would we need? 55. 24. We've got 34. Fantastic. So we can get rid of 10 then. Although, I'm just blind apparently. 27, so I can get rid of 3, 4, 7. We can put them into a new army. This can be the start of my actual army. Fantastic. I'm going to use this infantry template to make an actual template of the Imperial Foot, I think is what we're going to call it. Fantastic, and we've got a bit of army XP to play with. We're going to be doing 40 widths, 14 fours, just your kind of basic kind of thing. So you know what? Let's, rather than doing that, no, let's get rid of that. Let's add some support companies first. Get rid. And let's, signals, so important, so important. That does actually get rid of all this, but we'll get in some more better things. We'll get some artillery and don't you worry about that. Yeah, everyone's going across the globe now. We're going to lose a bit of oil, but that's fine by me. This is the start. I could almost do a new theatre for this, but I'm not just yet, I don't think. Now, actually, I've neglected the volunteers for a little while. They're not being attacked, which is little bit boring, but it is what it is. I'm not going to be able to do any encirclements. I'm just going to sit here. Canada's independent. Yeah, that was always going to happen, wasn't it? No problem. It's going to happen. We'll take them back. We've got a foothold in Newfoundland and Labrador anyway. Is that Labrador? Yeah, it is Newfoundland. So we'll be able to take it back there. Yeah, you're going across the world. That's fine by me. Getting some more support as well, actually, which you love to see. German Empire, haven't invited the Kaiser back yet. Hungary is just... I thought it was doing Austria-Hungary, but maybe not. Karl of Wilhelm. Monarchy. Okay. Italy hasn't gone after Yugo yet, but I'm sure it will do soon. Although Ethiopia's taking a while in September now. It's starting to get embarrassing, so come on. Just catch up on our Navy techs. I probably could do a lot more micromanagement with the Navy, but honestly, that's too much effort. I don't know Navy. I'm not going to pretend to know Navy too well, so I'm just deaf. Let's just put these two Imperial Foot. Infantry equipment looks like we're being very short of. Yeah, already 2,000 down. We need to increase our production of that a little bit more. So let's put the next few factory, get onto that. Radio interception group, fantastic. You know what, let's go maybe full passive defense, so that then we can full passive defense, full decryption, and then into rooting out the resistance. They're going to be the three main things that I could start and mess around with people's stability, but honestly, no. That's I think that's too overpowered. That's too gamey, and I'm not about that. I'm trying to do things properly. As you may have noticed in this channel, I'm very much trying to do things the roleplay way. I try and do it the proper way, not using exploits. But we might lose this battle. How do we lose this battle when? Ooh, where have they got? Okay, the Soviets are here. Georgy Zhukov is here against Claude Auchinleck. This is a problem because these are the only people I reckon I could lose to. So come on. Don't lose. You've got good stats. Get that Spanish division out of there. Czechoslovakia surrendered the Sudetenland from Germany. Ooh, okay. So Germany is being expansionist, and we are going to lose in Burgos, which is a massive shame, actually. That's back. So as soon as we lose that, if you can retreat into the battle, that'd be fantastic. Yeah. Stop attacking me. Oh, get out of it, please. Get the Soviets out of there. We may stand a chance, otherwise we're going to lose these two divisions, which I'd rather not. But I suppose with this war, we're probably going to lose these divisions, which is a shame. Regards to equipment, I'm just going to update it again. Look at that. We've lost 86 to 3,300. in regards to in combat. So what is this? I can invite to faction Estonia. Do I want to do that? Because they could potentially get me involved with the Soviets. Not yet. Well, but that might be a useful ally. Do I want to do that? What are you like? What is your factories? You got no factories. You got no men. Is it worth it? That could get me into a war. Not yet. Anyway, we'll wait for now. Maybe when things kick off, we might. But I'm a bit skeptical at the moment, and especially about to lose these 2 divisions, which I'm not looking forward to. Let's just put on 5 speed. There's not really much I can do at the moment. But it is sometimes green, but I don't think it's going to be green. As long as the Soviets are involved, it's not going to be green. Passive defense. Get a full passive defense, and that'll be me good. Come on. Okay, what is this? Bulgaria? Honestly, I don't really care. I do not really care. They could potentially be an ally of ours. Rearmament there. Should demand an official treaty to enter their restrictions. Or sorry, as soon as they conclude a non-aggression pact. Nah, let's just put an end to it. I'm not bothered. That's a Treaty of Trianon and the Treaty of Saint-Germain. I think was the one with Bulgaria. I may be wrong. I know it's definitely the one with Austria-Hungary, but I may be wrong. And damage fire control, transports. Yeah, we can do naval invasions. Fantastic. Honestly, this might just getting these texts in are just little bonuses that might just help us so much. Now, what do we want? Do we want a demagogue or war industrialist? Could be huge. Princess of Terror, Quartermaster General, Mastermind Code. We can get Alan Turing. Well, that's pretty fun actually. In terms of army, do you want anyone in the army? Or honestly, it might be worth getting an aircraft designer before we end up researching fighter 2s. Is it fighter 2s or fighter 3s? I think it'd be fighter 2s. Oh, we're gonna lose this. Whoa, I thought we were gonna lose those divisions. And looks like my... Excuse me, I'm so confused. They changed the Spanish directory and called it Spain, but I'm not supposed to... Okay, wait, whoa. Excuse me, I haven't got anyone sent there. Is this bugged out? No, it hasn't. So my volunteers have come back, thank goodness. I'm very happy that they are not dying in the hills of Spain, and they are actually coming home. That's heroes indeed. Heroes indeed. I'm not doing anything with tanks. I could just go for Spitfire. It's going to be a while on. Oh, let's just do it. I've got the company, so let's just do it. Let's rush that, and we'll soon find out how to get there. Now that will give us a bit of opportunity to build up. Now, come on, let's get everyone fully done there. Nearly fully trained up. You are all pretty much fully trained up. Don't know why you're not really. You can get fully trained up. There we go. That would be fantastic. And Germany is the exile of Wilhelm II. Versailles concerns us no longer. Royal Ordnance Factory is huge. Absolutely huge. We need to put them all in. Well, we've already got a few into infantry equipment. Making 32 a day. That's so little. Now let's do that. And maybe that, I think. Let's get that efficiency up. We will get some. It's going to be the focuses soon. What do we want now? I'm pretty sure the Imperial Loyalist one, that's all about... With the Civil War, it's all about getting the non-aligned parties back in power, which we're not really too bothered about. BSA Company is infantry equipment production costs. We need that, actually. Then General Rearmament is also so huge. And Wilhelm's returned. The Kaiserreich, the German Empire, is back. We shall see how that goes, or whether they choose to be pro-Britain or anti-Britain. Probably anti-Britain. We'll see what they do. In terms of actual focuses, might not be too bad to actually to use them as support against a potential. I've been fighting Carl returned home. Fantastic. There we go. Now these two divisions. Is there any way? Right click to pan, shift click to total selection. No, I want to select the division. I want to give them fancy names with a Spanish. Here we go, infantry division. Here we go. Let's 5th Infantry Division. Burgos. Because that's where they've been fighting. That's, if there's a medal right now, I'd give it to them. And you can be, where else were you? Where were you? Let's go Asturias. 2 legendary divisions fresh from the fight against the communists already. Love to see it. Experience well done. Got some Concardis. Brigadier Hubert Roberts. Made his country proud indeed. Passive defense, fantastic. That's up to full, so let's get the radio interception group going. Recruiting operative. I'm getting another operative. Fantastic. Let's maybe go for another double agent. Capture Cypher, still blueprint. Leopold Napier could be worth it, but let's maybe go with this dude. He could help us out a lot. Counterintelligence, what do we want? Retail resistance, controlled trade, or diplomatic pressure? I'm not really, you can just do counter resistance for now. Capture any spies looking to infiltrate our administration. What are we looking like in terms of just everything? Plenty of fighters. So let's maybe add some of them in. Got 100 there, we'll just add them in and train them up as well. Where is it? It's down here. Get some air XP which we'll put into the Supermarine Spitfires, and we've got a little bit of army XP as well, so let's maybe meet 14 4s, so we're still nowhere near really. Let's get, we are on 11. So that's 14, and then now we can start getting in some artillery into all these divisions and start making them worthy of the name of their Imperial Foot. A lot of infantry equipment is going to be needed, a lot of artillery is going to be needed, that's fine. That is fine, I'll put reinforcements and garrisons to the, there we go. I think that should be a good, sensible way to do it. What's our deficit we're in now? We're not actually in a deficit. And Soviet Civil War, huge, absolutely huge. A weak Soviet. This is pretty cursed looking as well. I don't think they're going to win. This Nikolai Bukharian isn't going to win against Stalin, surely not. Surely not unless other places are going to rise up. But, oh, they are. I'm not sure where they're going to be going or how they're going to be doing, but I guess we'll see. Remains to be seen. Radius Interception Group, let's keep going. Decryption power, let's keep going with the decryption. Really get it down. Start getting a lot of these nations. Decryptors are going to be fighting everyone. We're going to be fighting absolutely everyone. It's just infantry equipment that we need. Now, 46 a day, it is going to be building 0.1% per day. That's pretty slow, but we've got 8 factories on it. Yeah, we're going to need a lot, but that's fine. That's fine, we knew that we're always going to do that. I'm getting a lot more infantry in, and why have I got a non-selected unit? Oh, I don't really care. I don't really want these divisions, to be honest. Is there any way I could send them back? I would, but I'll just leave them here. I'll just wait until I get a few, and then when we go to war, I'll actually assign them to somewhere properly. But let's just get away from there. And this episode's gone pretty well so far. Generally, it's done. It's just been a little bit tedious in regards to getting bits and bobs. Honestly, let's go with production cost. That's 10% more infantry equipment, which we really, really do need. We're getting really fast army XP as well. We're now into 38, which is huge, absolutely huge. Cryptology level, I don't even know what that means. This is my first proper playthrough with this DLC. The La Resistance DLC, so you got all the spy things and Restore Public Order, whatever. So, if I'm making a few mistakes, please just let me know and don't get mad at me too much, because I'm learning still, but I know the basics of Hearts of Iron. I've watched so much Hearts of Iron. That's our 14-4s ready to go. We're going to be a lot of artillery be getting into these, going to be needed, and Carlos Spain's been annexed. Looks like we're going to be getting a Republican Democratic Spain, which I don't know if I really appreciate, because that means if France goes democratic, Spain's democratic, then they could link up with the America, potentially Canada, and just make all of this a nightmare. If we do want to go for Canada, it's going to be just horrific to try and just, we have to watch out. Be a multiple front war, especially the German Empire. They try and join the German Empire as well. But it is a bit antagonistic towards the French, which I am not complaining about at all. 1938, let's go get the engineering techs. Research speed first, and then we'll go for the radar. But yeah, there we go. Don't want to send it to the Spanish directory. I can actually send volunteers. Is it going to be worth it though? Because I feel like we were supporting another faction within the Spanish Civil War. So I think, you know what, no. Let's roleplay this a little bit. It's not going to be worth it, not really. 120% war, world tension. Things are looking up, because that means we can do actually some things with our focuses and whatever. We're only on 8%, which isn't great, I will admit, but let's get these 1938 texts done. Any text over here now, we should be okay. 39, yeah, 39. Let's get these infantry texts done. Stay quite ahead of the curve. And start making some proper divisions that we're going to be using around the world. Now we've got a good amount of XP. What do we want to do? Shall we try and maybe get some industrial concerns? Going to be huge though. Industrial research speed, we have to do it, really. We have to. We're still only on volunteer only, so that may be another one, but we just got such low war support at the moment. We really need to sort that out. We're getting there now. Estonia, it may be worth getting you into the faction. You are currently non-aggression about Italy, so Italy, don't tell me Italy is still fighting it. Oh my goodness, Italy, it's 38. Yes, you may be grinding the generals, but it's not multiplayer. There's no way they're actually struggling this much. I mean, I haven't actually played it, so I don't know. They're independent, whatever. Whatever. Truck, armor technology, not too bothered. Do we reinforce the Empire? Well, what's going to get rid of... I mean, we've got Oswald, who's always going to be just awful to try and get anything on with to getting war. So let's go with reinforce the Empire. Very much get everything a little bit more to spec, shall we say. And we've got a little bit more army XP. We're getting there actually. Imperial Foot, we're nearly done with this division. We're going to have anti-tank. And we're going to have motorized recon. Let's go for that, may as well. There's going to be trucks, make trucks quite expensive, but we should have a fair amount of them. Yes, we're going to be using them for supply, but it is what it is. We're getting quite a big army now. Well, we've got 400k, 409k in the field, which that isn't too bad actually. We're guessing the Spanish communists capitulated. Spain's civil war is going to be done just now. Democratic, don't see that often, do you? You do not see a democratic Spain too often. But I guess they've managed to triumph now with help from the Soviets, which is fair enough, I suppose. Fair enough, I suppose. Now, there we go. We've got enough army XP to complete the division template. This is a division I'm going to be using for mostly. We're going to go for the logistics company because that's going to be huge in regards to getting rid of attrition. So there we go. There is our main one done. We can start trying to get some out once we've fixed our supply issues. But actually we seem to have done that, so let's just queue up a load. 8 divisions, sure. I need a lot of equipment. We'll get there soon enough. Let's just start expanding the army. So that hopefully by Stalin's victory in Spanish Civil War, a long ruling civil war, the Second Republic has finally defeated the anarchist and nationalist enemies and secured full control over Spain. Though isolated pockets of national troops continue to wage a guerrilla war that may well hamper the exertion of local Republican control over the previously nationalistic areas, it's unlikely further coordinated resistance will materialize. Okay, the Soviet influence over Spain is definitely concerning. Although they seem democratic, so I'm not too... Okay, so they're literally supporting both sides. We've got a maximalist... Oh, that's not good. We may have to do something about that. I do not like what you've got. Volunteers, yeah, that is... We may have to deal with Iberia. We've got a Soviet sympathetic state and a outright communist and maximalist Portugal, which is not good. We've got a German Empire in Central Europe. We've got France, which seems to be going democratic. We've got Italy losing in Ethiopia, which could be a potential ally in the future. We've got Soviets in a civil war, which we shall see actually. I'm not sure which way this is going to go. I'm not bothered about saying attached to either of them. Let the Soviets, let these Bolsheviks kill each other. That's what I say. And other than that, well, Japan's looking pretty tame at the moment, which I'm absolutely happy with. I'm more than happy not to have to try and defend all of this. I'm more than happy not to do that. India's on fire. But yeah, other than that, it's been a little bit of a quiet episode, but it's been quite good. We've been building, we've been developing. We are maybe in about a year or so, maybe mid-39, we'll be ready to go to war. Just let me get a few more divisions out. And honestly, we can maybe start the world conquest. We can start expanding. and I cannot wait to do so. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to end this episode here. If you have enjoyed, please subscribe to the channel. I'm really enjoying Hearts of Iron, and I really want to make it more regular on the channel. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.